You have been using ChatGPT wrong this whole time. In this video, I will show you 7 mistakes that you are making and how you can fix them in order to get the results that you want. The first mistake people make is not using follow-up prompts. Follow-up prompts are the prompts that you give to the AI after you get your initial response, and they are meant to guide the AI even further in order to give you an even better response. For example, let's say I want to lose weight, but I know nothing about weight loss. So I can ask ChatGPT, how can I lose weight? It gave me a list of different things that contribute to weight loss with some general information about each one. But now we have to ask ourselves, did we actually get the information that we needed in order to start losing weight right away? Not really. We just got some general information but nothing practical that can help us immediately start losing weight today. To get that information, we need to type a follow-up prompt. Here it says that in order to lose weight, we should reduce our calorie intake and be in a moderate calorie deficit. So based on this information, I will ask ChatGPT to create a diet plan for a moderate calorie deficit as you suggested. And boom, now we have exactly what we wanted, an actual plan which we can immediately start following and start losing weight today. A secret hack I have found to make this even easier is after we typed our first prompt, we can say, also give me 5 relevant questions that would help you give me a better and a more complete answer. This way you don't even have to think of what question you need to ask next. We simply let the AI give us the follow-up questions, and the only thing we have to do is to copy and paste them. The second mistake everyone makes is not using ChatGPT's custom instructions. Custom instructions help you set ChatGPT as an expert in a specific role. You can access them by clicking on your profile and then on Customize GPT. Here you can set up your own custom instructions in 2 boxes. The first with what we want ChatGPT to know about us, and the other one with how we would like ChatGPT to respond. What exactly should we type in each one? For the first one, we are going to specify our profession or role. I wrote, I am a new software developer. Then our level of expertise in the topic. I wrote, I am an excellent Excel user, but a beginner in programming. Then our personal projects/goals. I wrote, I am looking to code my first game so I can create my gaming company. On the other tab, first we have to specify the formation, then the level of detail, then the specific approach we want the AI to take, and then what it should focus on. I have filled those in, and I will leave this template along with my responses in the description below. After we are done, we simply come down here and click on Save. Now let's ask a question to the AI and see if it will actually follow the instructions we gave it. So I will type, I want to create a 2D table tennis game. Write me the correct code in JavaScript to achieve that. And boom, our answer is ready. First, it gave us a detailed explanation of the game and how it works. It seems like it took into account that we said explain everything in detail. After that, it gave us all the code we needed. And underneath the code, there is a detailed explanation of how the code actually works, exactly as we asked it to do with the custom instructions. But to really see the difference custom instructions really make, let's open another chat, delete all the custom instructions we have, and give ChatGPT the same exact task. We get this response, in which there is no explanation of how the game works in the start, as we had in the previous one. The only explanation it gave us is a small explanation of the code in the end that doesn't really go in that much in depth compared to the previous one. The third mistake a lot of you are making is not changing your format in regards to what you want your response to look like. For example, let's say we want to write a blog post about how AI will impact the job market. So I will type, write a blog post about the impact AI is going to have in the job market. Use H1, H2 headings and normal text, and use bullet points when you can to depict information. This is the answer we got. Here we have H1 headings, here we have H2 headings, and then we have the normal text. We also have bullet points exactly as we prompted ChatGPT to do. The fourth mistake people constantly make is not utilizing plugins. Plugins help you complete your tasks in the best and most efficient way possible. For example, let's say I want to find out how white and yellow cheese is created. I could come here and simply ask ChatGPT, what is the process that creates white and yellow cheese? And I will get this answer outlining the different steps from which cheese is created. But all this information in the form of a list isn't that easy to consume and would take me a lot of time to read it and understand it all. It would be way better if I could see it in visual form. Well, for that, we can use a plugin called Whimsical Diagrams. In order to access it, we will have to come up here and click on Explore GPTs, and then go to the search bar and search for Whimsical Diagrams. Now we need to click it, and then we need to click on Start Chat, and we will ask it the exact same question, and hit enter. We just wait for a few seconds, and boom, we have a full graph outlining each step of the cheese-making process, which makes the information way more easy to digest. That's just one use case of one plugin. There are hundreds of plugins specializing on so many different things, and they are literally free to use, so you should definitely use them whenever you can to enhance your results. The next mistake a lot of people make when using ChatGPT is not using "explain it like you would to a blank-year-old." Let's face it, many times ChatGPT uses complex words and sentences that are hard to understand, especially when you are not familiar with a topic. That's why you can use the phrase, "explain it like you would to a blank-year-old," and insert the age you want ChatGPT to explain to. The lower the age, the easier the answer will be to understand, and it will use more everyday examples. For example, if I say, "explain to me what is quantum mechanics," I get this response, with all these complex definitions and topics, that would be very hard for a person like me who is not knowledgeable in the topic to understand. But if I changed my prompt and said, "explain quantum mechanics like you would explain it to a 12-year-old, ChatGPT gives us a totally different answer, with different sections and points. This answer is way easier to understand because it uses simpler words and definitions than the previous one, and because I sat there and actually read it, I can confidently say that I now understand what quantum mechanics is. And remember, you can change the complexity of the answer by changing the age of the person you prompt the AI to use. If, for example, I now type, "explain it like you would to a 16-year-old, the answer did change. It would go more in depth and use terms that a 16-year-old would understand. What you should do is play around with the age in order to find the answers that you can comfortably understand, but also has all the information you need. The sixth mistake a lot of people make is not using photos. Do you remember the age-old saying a picture is worth 1,000 words? Well, when it comes to ChatGPT, it is also better to show, not tell. So if you have an image that would help the AI understand what you want even better, use it. For example, let's say I want to code a website and I want it to look like Tesla's Cybertruck page. The only thing I have to do is to take a screenshot of the website and come over here to ChatGPT, click on the Attach File button, and upload the image. Now I simply have to type, "write me code in JavaScript that resembles this website page." And ChatGPT literally starts writing the code that will create a website exactly like Tesla's. The only thing we have to do is to simply click on copy code and use it in our website. The seventh and final mistake people constantly make is not combining different features. The more you put in a prompt that is relevant to the outcome that you want, the better ChatGPT will understand your situation and give you better and more accurate results. Let's say, for example, I want to write a blog post about global warming. I can just type, "write a blog post about global warming," and get a response like this. It basically just outlined some information, mainly in the form of lists, and didn't really go in depth on the topic. While it's not bad, it isn't exactly what we are looking for. Now, let's combine multiple features and see the difference in the responses. First, we will use the custom instructions to give ChatGPT the role of a professional and world-renowned blog post writer that specializes in climate issues. If we want, we can even use this plugin, which is specifically designed for writing blog posts. But I will come to our previous chat and type, "based on the information you already gave me, write a blog post about global warming, not in the form of lists, but medium-sized paragraphs, while using H1 and H2 headings in normal text, in simple and easy-to-understand language, like you would explain it to a 14-year-old using the age trick. And I want it to look similar to this article right here. And I uploaded a screenshot of this National Geographic article that I found because I really liked its structure, and we hit enter. And boom, look at this amazing article. It resembles the structure of our screenshot. It has H1 and H2 headings with medium-sized paragraphs. And if you read the content of paragraphs, it's like a professional wrote it, while using simpler language and terms so a 14-year-old could easily understand it. Exactly as we wanted. That's why you should always try to combine multiple features in order to get the best results. Now, if you want to learn about the perfect ChatGPT prompt formula, click on this video right here.